Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, a beautiful day to dive into some serious daytime drama. Grab your coffee, maybe even a strong one, because we have a massive amount of emotional baggage to unpack today. So let's just get right into what is happening tomorrow, August 5th, on The Bold and the Beautiful. Honestly, I have been staring at my screen for hours trying to process this, and I'm exhausted just thinking about it. The writers are really putting us through the ringer lately, but I care, you know? I really do. And tomorrow's episode is going to be one of those character-driven, messy, chaotic episodes that we absolutely live for. We've got two main things happening that are just going to tear the fandom apart. Katie is finally coming face to face with Dylan, and Steffi is taking a break from her own impending doom to comfort Carter. Let's just start with the beach house drama because my brain is already spinning. And let's be real, we all knew this showdown was coming. Katie and Dylan. It's finally happening. Will had already told his mom about letting this homeless girl stay in the room above the garage, which, let's just pause for a second, was already a massive red flag for Katie. Katie Logan Spencer does not just let random women infiltrate her son's life. So Katie shows up at the beach house, and they meet for the first time, and it is not going well. Not at all. Katie looks so annoyed, just visibly irritated. You can practically cut the tension in that room with a butter knife. Katie is standing there, looking Dylan up and down, and she is just not buying whatever innocent act Dylan is trying to sell. And why should she? We know Dylan has this whole secret past. The hidden husband, the kid, the lies to the woman who raised her. Dylan lied about being homeless just to get her foot in the door with the Spencer family. But the crazy thing is, Katie doesn't even know all that yet. She just senses it. A mother's intuition, I guess. Or maybe she's just being classic Katie, overprotective and hovering like she always does. Sometimes she acts like Will is still 5 years old and needs his hand held crossing the street. But then again, maybe I'm being too harsh on Katie. Will has been spiraling. He has been drinking, acting aggressive, and the fans on social media are going crazy over those terrifying rumors about him having a brain tumor. So maybe Katie is just on high alert because she senses her boy is fragile. She survived her own massive health crises. Remember her heart transplant? So she knows when something is physically or emotionally wrong with her family. So after glaring at Dylan and making things as uncomfortable as humanly possible, Katie pulls Will aside. She warns him. She tells him to watch his back with this girl. And then she does the unthinkable. She actually pushes Will to keep pursuing Elektra. What? What were they thinking with this writing? Seriously, I cannot understand Katie's logic here at all. Elektra literally just dumped Will. She dumped him, slapped Dylan, probably slapped Will too, and ran off to cry on RJ's shoulder. Why on earth would Katie want her son with a girl who treats him like that? Let's talk about Elektra for a second. Okay, maybe that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Will did sleep with Dylan on the sofa, even if they just slept and nothing else happened. It's messy. But Elektra is no saint. She is currently leaning on RJ, causing a whole civil war at Forrester Creations. Eric is literally threatening to fire both RJ and Elektra because he hates workplace romance now, which is hilarious coming from Eric Forrester, the absolute king of workplace romance. But I digress. The point is, Elektra is moving on. She told Will they are never getting back together. She ran off to live with Ivy. So why is Katie playing matchmaker for a dead relationship? It makes zero sense. Honestly, Will is caught between a rock and a hard place. On one hand, you have Elektra, who is cold and judgmental and refusing to forgive him. On the other hand, you have Dylan, Dylan, who is scheming. Dylan, who might fake a pregnancy just to lock Will down. It's like the Amber Moore situation all over again. Remember when Amber faked her pregnancy with Liam? Bill Spencer almost threw her off a cliff. If Dylan tries that with Will, Bill and Katie will absolutely destroy her. They are already investigating her. Wyatt is looking into her past. So Will is just surrounded by toxic options right now, and Katie pushing him back to Elektra is just throwing gasoline on a fire. And my heart just breaks for Will. He is so vulnerable right now. He is heartbroken. He is desperate for some kind of connection. And if the rumors are true about him having a brain tumor, this whole love triangle is going to end in absolute tragedy. Imagine Will collapsing. Imagine the sheer guilt Elektra will feel when she realizes his aggressive outbursts were a medical symptom, not just him being a jerk. Imagine Dylan trying to use a dying man to secure her bag and get her hands on the Spencer wealth. It's sick. It's dark. But it's exactly the kind of soapy drama that keeps us glued to the screen. Katie needs to stop worrying about who Will is dating and start worrying about his actual health, because the kid is clearly not okay. Okay, deep breath. Let's shift gears. Let's talk about the other big scene happening tomorrow. Steffi and Carter. This one is going to be a total tearjerker, guys. I can already feel it in my bones. We know Carter and Daphne just got the most devastating news. Daphne's infertility diagnosis. And it's so unfair. Carter has wanted a family for so long. He has been through the ringer with women. Quinn, Paris, Katie. He always gets his heart broken. And now he finally finds Daphne. They want to start a family. They are so in love. And this happens. Steffi is Daphne's best friend. She was there when Daphne got the terrible diagnosis. But tomorrow, we see Steffi taking time to comfort Carter. And I love this. I really do. Steffi and Carter have known each other for years. He is the COO of her company. He is practically family at this point. Seeing Steffi step out of her fierce co-CEO boss mode and just be a soft, supportive friend to him. It's beautiful. It shows a softer side to Steffi that we don't get to see enough lately because she is always fighting someone. And let's not forget what Steffi is dealing with right now. She is in the middle of a literal nightmare. She just forced Finn to cut Sheila out of their lives forever. She's packing her bags for Monaco to try and salvage some peace and have a romantic trip with her husband. But we all know Sheila is stalking them. Sheila is going to Monaco. There are rumors of a fatal plane crash or a horrific accident. Steffi's life is on the brink of absolute destruction. Yet, she still finds the empathy to sit down with Carter and hold his hand through his pain. That is why Steffi is a top-tier character, lover or hater. She shows up for the people she cares about. Carter is going to be so broken in this scene. I can just picture Lawrence St. Victor acting his heart out. He always delivers in these emotional moments. He is going to be questioning why this always happens to him. Why can't he just have a normal, happy life with a wife and kids? And Steffi is going to have to talk him off the ledge. She'll probably remind him that there are other ways to build a family. Adoption, surrogacy. But right now, they just need to grieve the future they thought they were going to have. It's heavy stuff. It's real-life stuff mixed into our crazy soap world. And I know I shouldn't get this worked up over fictional characters, but when you watch someone like Carter, who has literally given his heart and soul to every woman he meets, only to be left in the dust, you just want him to have a win for once. And Daphne too. She has been caught up in all the Forrester Creations drama, dealing with Ivy's plotting, and now she has to face this massive personal heartbreak. It's just a lot. It's a lot for them to carry. So, yeah, tomorrow is going to be intense. Katie being a helicopter mom and making terrible choices for her son while glaring at Dylan. Dylan plotting her next move to secure her spot in the Spencer family. Will suffering in silence while his brain is literally betraying him. And Carter and Steffi sharing a beautifully tragic moment of friendship before all hell breaks loose in Monaco with Sheila. I don't know if my nerves can handle the rest of this week, honestly. But I'll be right here watching it with you guys, typing away and probably yelling at my screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I crazy for hating Katie's advice about Elektra? Do you think Dylan is going to pull off her scam before Bill finds out the truth? And are you ready for the tears with Carter and Steffi? We'll see. We'll see what the writers throw at us next. Until then, just try to survive the drama.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.